basically for grade 7 students, English medium. And if anyone from grade 8, they can also come for polishing their grade 7 skills. And this is basically for 2021 grade 7 students. And let's, the last week, basically in the last week, we discussed about the main components of the computer system. We just learned about the introduction. That was from grade 6. But why we learned grade, that is grade 7, basically, some of you have not remember the stuff that you have learned in grade 6. And that's why we have just recapped what are the input devices, what are the output devices, what are the processing devices, and then what are the storage devices, memory, and likewise we discuss about all the devices in the computer. So actually, I would like to give the big picture of this, how these components are connected to each other. And you can see the diagram below. This is, again, I have given this for grade 6, but if you don't know, better write down this too. This shows how logically these components are connected. How these components are connected logically. This diagram shows that. Okay, so just see. Okay, here you can see input devices. Input devices, mainly input devices are connected to main memory. Right? Input devices are mainly connected to the main memory. Can you hear me now properly? I think there's a small interruption.
So we always use the old link, right?
Old link means, yeah, this is the link sent last week.
The link we got last.
Yeah, the link we got last week, we are using that. Right?
Yeah.
Not always, sometimes we change, but in case we change, we will let you know. Right? Okay, this is the big picture. Right? This is the big picture of what we have learned last day. Actually, I have given this to grade 6, but I was thinking to give this to you as well, because this is very important. It's very important to learn these components. So here, the first thing you can see, inputs are connected to the main memory. Why I draw like this? Why inputs are directly not connected to the processor? Why you think? What's the reason? Okay, let me tell one thing. What is the answer?
Sir, should we write this?
Wait. First I'll explain. After that, I'll give you a time. Okay, don't start writing now. Why inputs are connected to the main memory directly without connecting to the processor? Okay, what is 7 into 5? The answer of 7 into 5?
35.
35. So how you gave the answer?
You multiplied 7 and 5.
You multiplied and found the answer. So before giving the answer, where was the answer? It's in your head, no? It's in your mind. So how you take inputs, you took it to the memory and then do the mathematics. First you took into the memory and then you have done the mathematics. After that, the answer also you took to the memory and then only you respond. Answer also you took to the memory and then only you respond. Right? That's why main memory is, it's always main. It is the central place where all these components are connected. So, okay, so what is, then give me the answer for this one. What is 7 into 5 divided by 4, multiply by 6 and subtract 10 from there and give me the answer.
So I couldn't get the sum properly.
Why? What's the reason? You didn't hear or you cannot remember?
It's so long.
It's so long, right? So that is the thing, right?
I couldn't get the sum properly.
Yeah. So
it's too long.
Yes, that is true.
Can't remember it.
Yeah, that
Just a
can be.
second even.
Right? So then you can't remember. Means your memory is limited. Right? Remember, your memory is limited. So it cannot remember everything. Can you remember your name? Can you remember your name? Can you recall your name?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir.
Can you remember your date of birth?
Yes, of course.
Can you remember your grandfather's date of birth? Grandmother's date of birth?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can you remember the identity card number of your father?
No.
Right, like
Can't.
yes, it has limitations. The memory has limitations. So what you do, if you want to write down that in your school, maybe if you want to go to school and write your father's NIC number, then you used to write down in your book, go to school, turn the book, then read it, and then tell it to the teacher. Teacher will ask, okay,
Yeah.
when that teacher asked you, so what is your father's NIC number? You go home, then you ask from your father to take into the memory, then you write down in your book, then you go to the teacher, open the book, read it and get it to the memory and respond to the teacher. So that's what happening. So similar to that, you have to remember how these components are interconnected.
Sir, the voice is cracking, sir.
Is it? So all others getting the
The
same,
voice is cracking.
others are also getting the same issue. Others, same issue? Oh,
Sir, the voice is little cracking, sir. I cannot hear properly.
No,
sir.
Renush, can you hear?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
I think some are having
Yes, sir.
some are having connection problem. Wait. I'll check.
Now it's clear.
Now it's clear. Right. Okay, wait. I'll check the connection and change it. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. Then, so please draw this, right? Please, so you could have draw this like Paradi. Right. Please draw this quickly. Right.
Okay.
Right. Then, so today actually we are going to discuss about grade 7. That those are from grade 6, right? Those are not from grade 7. Those are from grade 6. I just gave this because I just want you to remember, or that means refresh your mind and just know the basics. That's
Sir,
yes.
sir, last year in our school we did international syllabus. This year only we are doing the government one.
Right. Okay. That doesn't matter.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. Then, if you want, you can just come and see the grade 6 class. That is okay. If you want, you can just come for grade 6 too. So it's before this class, we had grade 6 class from 6:10 to 7:10. That is the theory time. So theory time is common for all the students. Practical time is it's different. Practical time you will get individually, right? So there can be some new students. For you, theory time is common. That is 1 hour theory session. But practical session, that half an hour, that is separate time. You can
half an hour. There, yeah.
Yeah, you can allocate that time in a convenient way. But first of all, you have to just look at the table, the sheet we have given. Select a free
Which
time.
sheet, sir?
Yeah, there's a Google sheet, right? There's a Google sheet. We have shared it to the group. I will share this again.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I have not been added to the group, sir.
Is that so? You just send me a message, then I'll add. Right? You just
That
send.
means my name or what?
Yeah, you have to send your name, grade, and medium to WhatsApp. Then I'll add. Okay. After this class, not now. After this class. Okay. Then today we are going to discuss about one of the most important thing on your computer. That is central processing unit. That is in grade 7. That is one of the main most important thing that is similar to your brain. we call brain of the computer. It does all the calculation, all the mathematics, all the logic. That is your central processing unit. So today we are going to discuss about that.
Sir, page number?
Page number, don't refer to the book. Just I'll go through the book later, right?
Okay, sir, thank you.
First refer to the lesson, then I'll go to the PDF of the book later and explain the missing parts. First of all, let's refer to the presentation.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then, okay. So let me show a small video. Actually, I'll show some clips, some parts of the portions of the video, not the everything. Right? Let me share it first. Okay, what is this?
Sir, cannot hear, sir, sound.
No, don't think about sound. Forget about sound. I'll mute that. Right? So what is this?
Astro G31 motherboard.
This is motherboard. Okay. Forget about the branding, all these things. This is motherboard. This is where all the components are going to connect. This is where all the
Motherboard.
yes, all the components are going to connect to this one. And this place, you can see this place, this is reserved for what?
CPU.
CPU.
CPU, central processing unit.
Yes, correct. Very good. This is for CPU. And what about this part, this yellow color area? What it is?
That is the
Yellow color area, this one?
That is the arithmetic and logical unit.
No, that is for random access memories, main memory. Here you can see DDR. DDR means dual data rate.
Which place?
So the
DDR.
Yes, DDR dual channel, that is about random access memory, DIMM, dual inline memory module. This is for random access. This is for CPU. Inside CPU, you have ALU and CU, right? Inside CPU.
Sir?
Yes.
I have seen this part inside a broken CPU.
Oh, right, that's good. Okay, now can you...
That part is broken, the motherboard was out.
Oh, right, okay. So can you tell me, so where's the back panel of this computer? Which is the back side of this computer?
No.
Can you guess?
The back panel.
Or the back side of the CPU?
Back side of a CPU.
Sorry, not CPU, back side of this system, computer, or the motherboard. What is that?
The back side of the... That's the central processing unit.
No. Back side of the computer, the back side of this computer will be this side, right? So let me mark this in a drawing. I'm going to draw in yellow color.
Yes, sir.
This is the back side of the computer. Why? You can see some parts are out here. So this is where this is where your monitor is connecting. This is where your network is connecting. This is where your keyboard and mouse is connecting, right? Likewise, here you can connect all other components. So that is the back side of your motherboard. Right? This is how you recognize a computer. Okay, let me go forward. So don't think much about this, right? This is just introductory video. No need to know everything in the video, right?
Yeah.
Let's forward. Let's clear the screen. Okay. Let's go forward. If anyone having question, you can just raise your hand and ask, right? So, Archana, do you have problem? Archana, I think you raised your hand. Archana, any problem, any issue? Okay, seems he's not having a problem.
You properly.
You can't hear me. Is that?
Slowly.
Slowly. Wait, what has happened? Denori, can you hear me, Puta? Denori?
Sir.
Yes, no? I think some.
Sir, we can hear clearly.
Yeah. So if it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Archana, if it is not clear, try to rejoin. Try to exit and rejoin, but rejoin quickly, right? Exit and rejoin. Sometimes it will be solved. Okay. So this is what I call. This is called main memory or the random access memory. This is the main memory or random access memory, right? That is main memory or the random access memory. It will be connected to this slot. What is this? This is your hard disk. Okay, this is your hard disk.
Sir, this is. Sir, I cannot see it properly. The part.
This is random access memory. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
And this is hard disk.
Yeah.
This is hard disk.
Mm.
And this
So
is
the hard disk, isn't it like a?
yes.
Sir, the hard disk, is it inside a CPU?
Yeah, that is inside system unit, not inside CPU. It's inside system unit. Okay. CPU means this one. CPU. Can you put hard disk inside CPU? This is CPU. Inside is CPU. You can't put hard disk inside CPU, right? CPU actually hard
Sir,
disk done back.
system unit, central processing unit, dual core processor. Dual core processor.
I'll explain that term later, right? Wait, I'll explain that term later. So first of all, just see the components. So this is basically after the processor. You can see here this component is basically okay. Wait. After the processor, you can see this is called heat sink and this is called cooling fan. This is going to be fixed here, right? Because processor is generating heat. Since processor is generating heat, you need heat sink to absorb the processor heat, and this fan is releasing the heat to outside. Basically, from processor, this heat sink is absorbing and fan is quickly releasing the heat to outside. So that's why the heat sink and fan is there. Okay, next. This is DVD drive. DVD drive. And this is your power unit. This is where all the power supply is given. Okay, then see how these components are connected.
All of these parts are in the system unit, right?
Yeah, all of these parts are in the system unit because it's connected to the motherboard. First, you connect the processor like this. Okay, first you connect the processor like this. Okay. Okay, then connected. Then the random access memory. Okay, this is to actually stick the heat sink. That's why they put some gel there. This is actually gum-like thing to connect CPU. Sorry, heat sink. And then fix the heat sink. After fixing the heatsink, this is what you say. This is not CPU, right? This is called KSE, not the system unit or CPU cabinet. This is the skeleton.
This is the part.
Yeah, this is the skeleton. So
Yeah.
this you are going to connect you are going to put the motherboard to this structure. You remove the component and then you are going to put the motherboard. Okay, the power unit, and then here you can see the motherboard, then the power unit. It will be put inside this. Then after connecting all these properly, so here that's why I said this is the back panel. You can see the motherboard will come out of this back panel here. මෙන්න මෙතනින් තමයි motherboard එක එළියට එන්නේ. Here you can see.
Sir, from there only we connect our mouse, keyboard, and those things.
Yes, your mouse, keyboard, and your monitor, pen drive, sounds, everything will
pen drive?
Pen drives, yes, you can connect to the back side. Pen drives.
Sir, then won't we connect it to this one, sir? Which one? The keyboard?
Keyboard also you can connect here. Keyboard, mouse, everything can be connected. Right? Okay, so then let's move, and here we are fixing. Okay, fixing the hard disk. After fixing the hard disk, here you can see this is how you install the RAM. Okay, quickly show that. This is how you install the RAM or install the here main memory. Main memory ka daane mehema. It's not clear, but you can see. Okay, this is how you install the main memory. Done. Okay, then the CD drive, CD-ROM and all. After connecting that CD-ROM, everything, then you can close the casing.
So we don't need to remember these things, right?
No need. Just for your clearance, right? Just to clear your mind how this is connected and why these components are there. That's all, right? No need to remember this because you have this in grade 9, right? You have this in assembly in a machine. The practical is there in grade 9. Don't worry, you don't have it now. But before that, you must see how these are. They are likewise. That's why I'm giving this just the introduction, right? Okay, after connecting these components properly, so what you have to do is you have to give the power and then connect the CPU, give the power, then the monitor, and it will be turned on. Let's give the power like this. And yes, here your fan is working now. It's rotating. It's working. And you can see. So when you see like this is not broken, right? This is like one side open. That's all. Then you connect that to the UPS and then to the monitor, and you can see what's inside the machine. And what you see here is what? That is called? What you see in the screen is called? Yes, Denori?
Which one? Programs?
Yes, program, software program, operating system. Those are intangible. You can't touch this because you have never fixed something like this. You can't touch this.
Sir, what means intangibly?
Intangible means you can't touch and see.
Soft disk.
Those are not physical. Those are logical.
Hardware, software.
Yes, hardware and software. Software is intangible.
It's a software.
Okay. Then let's move. I think now it's the time to go to our syllabus content. Okay, now you saw in the video also you saw something like dual core. What do you mean by dual core?
So I didn't hear what you said.
So in the video we saw something called dual core. Right?
2% work. It says school It performs fast.
It performs fast. Yeah, it is there in the screen. So what else?
It
Somebody
performs
else.
fast and multitasking.
Yeah, but somebody else said something. I just want Senuka. Yes, Senuka.
2-person work.
Yeah, it's like two person. It's like two processors. Anything else? Sandav,
Multitasking.
yes, multitasking. Sandavi, what do you think? What is dual core? Okay, if you don't know this concept, let me quickly show you one thing, one example. Here you can see one chef in a kitchen. Then the second image, you can see two chefs. Who cooks faster? One or two?
The second image.
Yes,
Two chefs.
Chef.
definitely they will cook faster. Who will use more resources?
The 2 chef.
First chef.
More resources?
Sorry, second chef.
Second. So because in the second image you can see two chefs. They are using more resources. Right? They are using more resources than the first one. And always when you respond, right, when you ask questions, after that, please mute the microphone. Otherwise, it's generating some sound, right? Therefore, please, after asking the question, quickly mute the microphone, right? Okay. Then, let's see this image. There are 4. Now, which is faster? The first image, second image, or third image?
The third image.
Third image.
image.
Yes, third image. So it's like this, right? When you are in kitchen, so assume that your mom in kitchen and she's cooking for you, right? When your mom is in kitchen and she's cooking for you, but there's a party. When there's a party, so she can't cook alone. So there will be 1 or 2 people to help her. Similar to that, so some earlier in the old computers, they use single core processors. That means only one ALU, only one arithmetic and logical unit, and only one control unit. That is like one chef in the kitchen. One chef in the kitchen. So it was using less power. Less power means consume less resources, and less heat generates. Stay cool, and the processor, since processor is not generating heat, it saves the battery life. So these are good computers when considering about the battery life. But the thing is, those are not fast. Those are not fast. Those are little bit slow. Single core processors. Have you used single core processors? How many of you have used single core processors? Pentium 1, Pentium 2.
What's that?
How many of you use single core processors? How many of you have used single core processors? Yes? අහලා තියෙනවද Pentium 1, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, Pentium 4? නැහැ.
No.
Sir.
Okay, I have used, let me explain. I have used Puta, Harisa, after asking the question, please mute your microphone. Otherwise, it's generating a sound, right? After asking, immediately mute your microphone, right? Okay. Turn on the microphone, ask the question or respond, then mute it. Otherwise, it's generating some noise. Okay. Then, what I said. So I have used a single core processor. So that was called Pentium 1 computer. Let me show an image of this one, right? So then I think you will remember something like this. Maybe in your schools, sometimes you have seen, in the old computer lab you have seen likewise. This is the machine that I have used. Dell Pentium 1 computer. Dell Pentium 1 computer. And it was something like this. It was something like this. This image in the right side. It has large monitor, right? white color, large monitor, and it has a large system unit, keyboard and mouse, and large speaker like this. This is what the first type, the initial type of computers we got in Sri Lanka. Like this, I have used in 2000. In year 2000, I have used this one. I think before you born, right? Before you born, we were using this kind of computers. Maybe you can ask from
20 years
20 years ago. You can ask from your mother or father whether they have used this kind of computer. If you have one, definitely keep it for me. I'll definitely come and take it because I'm collecting all computers. It's my hobby. If you have very old computer, please let me know. It is one of my hobbies to collect all computers, right? I bought one.
Sir, storage.
Sorry.
Storage.
Okay, let me tell you the specification, but I don't know whether you understand or not. But anyway, let's tell you the specification, right? You can compare with this with your computer. So I had in my Pentium 1 computer. Pentium 1 computer. It's single core, right? Single core. That means only one ALU is there, and it is 166 megahertz speed. And the RAM was 16 megabyte, and it has 1 GB hard disk, and it has 1.44 MB floppy drive, right? That is about my Pentium 1 computer. But now if you take a computer, so let's say generally if you buy a computer, I'll show you one thing practically. You can go to this one, ikman.lk. There are some used computers for sale. Let's go and see. I'm going to that site, and let's see, let's check in Kandy region, to anywhere in Colombo even. Okay, let's check. I just need dual core computer. Okay, I'm searching for dual core. Okay, you can see dual core computer. I need electronics. I'm going to change my category to electronics. You can also search. Oh, not all categories. I just need electronics, not animals. Electronics. And this is what I get. Dual core. No result. No result of computer. Let's check island wide. Let's select island wide results. All island. Dual core. Then I'm going to say computers and tablets. Now I can get some results. Okay, still I'm not getting the exact results. But let's say lowest to highest price. Okay. So this is HP desktop. Right? HP desktop, what is the price? Can you see?
2,000 rupees.
It's only 2,000 rupees.
2,000 rupees.
Yes, Pentium 4 computer. Pentium 4 means single core. What is the price? 1,800.
1,000 rupees.
1,800. Very cheap, no? So that's the thing.
Yes, sir.
You can buy here dual core computer. It's also 2,800 rupees. Right? See how cheaper those computers are. This is netbook and 3,500 rupees. That's why I said most of the students, they say, I don't have computer, so it's expensive. No, it's not expensive. You can buy a computer for practicing